really got to do the crab dance, as Miss Linda calls it. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ain't You a Peach time, and yep, you got it. As one well knows, the show don't go till you've heard your daily hello. Play that beautiful bean footage. Thank you, boys. Good afternoon, my fellow Ain't You a Peachers? Happy Sunday. It's the 141st day with 224 still to go in 2023. Today is National American Red Cross Founders Day. Clara Barton founded the American Red Cross in 1881 and became the first president of the organization. The American Red Cross is a humanitarian organization that provides assistance in the United States. It's National Waitstaff Day. No, not that stuff sitting around your middle. This recognizes the dedicated and often talented waitstaff. Waitstaff are a big determining factor in the quality of your dining encounter. They serve as the communicator between the diner, you, and the kitchen back there where they make the grub. It's World Day for Cultural Diversity, and that urges everyone to do their part to bridge the gap between cultures. The day is often referred to as Diversity Day. So bridge that gap, smack 'em in the head equally, all in one, or one in all. It's National Take Your Parents to the Playground Day. That's right, kids. You work hard every day. It's time to show your parents just how hard you work. After all, your primary job is to play. It's National Memo Day. A memo, short for memorandum, is a document or other communication intended to inform a group of people about a specific topic. Usually used in an office setting, memos serve as a variety of purposes. A memo may be a note, an email, or another record made for future use. It's produced as a written message, especially in business or diplomacy. It's National Strawberries and Cream Day. Where's the bell? There's the bell. Fresh strawberries and homemade whipped cream is a must when strawberries are in season. They are the perfect, refreshing, light snack on a beautiful warm day. It's also International Day Un. That's right, it's International Tea Day that promotes ways to sustain the production and consumption of tea. How do you search for Will Smith in the snow? You don't know. You look for Fresh Prince. Ooh, so you wouldn't be in Bel Air because it don't snow in Southern California? No, that's rain. Sorry. Good afternoon, my fellow Ain't You a Peachers. I'm a Leprechaun. I shall be your host for what, the next 50, how long are we got in here for? So 54, about 48 and 3/4 minutes. Today, like every day, I have to think of something good for us to discuss. And you know what? I got to thinking today would be so cool if we did a show, and I think I'm going to call it Did You Know? Because I've got all kinds of super cool, spiffy, nifty, ride on, groovy, hardcore, and solid trivia facts that aren't going to amount to a hill of beans or a pot to put the beans into, but they are pretty cool nonetheless. And today, let's call it Did You Know? Because I didn't. And there's all kinds of these things here today. I mean, we got a whole bunch. The very first, where we're starting, we are starting at Fact Retriever. Yep, that's Fact Retriever. Fact Retriever, my mistake. And it's interesting facts for the curious mind. And Miss Karen, that's R-I-N, not E-N, Leonard, whom is a senior road writer, published this article way back in July of 2022. Hey, boys, did you hear me say Did I say 2022? Did I read that wrong? See, I did read that wrong. It's 20 and 20. See, boys, get it right. 2020. 2020. Thank you. And Miss Karen came up with 100 interesting facts that will amaze you. Ooh, amazing. All right, let's kick this here little puppy off. Did you know a mix between a Chihuahua and a Dachshund Hound is called a Chiweenie? Somebody told me that they knew that already. I did not. Here's another factoid I knew not either. Did you know that there's no seagulls in Hawaii? Didn't know it. How about this one? Even though dragonflies have 6 legs, they cannot walk. Well, I always see them flying. Yeah, I've never seen I wonder if they're just, but they stand on them because they've landed on boats, on hats. I've seen them land. They just don't walk. Isn't that interesting? I didn't know it. I didn't. All right, how about this one? Gummy bears were originally called dancing bears. John would have liked that. Okay, more trivia. Sea otters, that's the little playful critters that get in the water and they're so cute and furry. Sea otters have the thickest fur of any mammal at 1 million hairs per square inch. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. 1 million hairs. So for every square inch of sea otter, there's 1 million hairs. No wonder they float and stay warm in cold weather. Now, you always see them floating on their back with something on their chest. I wonder if they, because they are found in cold water, cold weather. I wonder if they drink American Pride Roasters coffee, because if they went to AmericanPrideRoasters.com, they could get some of that coffee from Mr. DM. Oh, let's see, the Frederick Douglass, the Thomas Paine, or the Thomas Jefferson, or a plethora of flavors. Maybe Watson's White Chocolate Caramel. Let's see who else is over there. There's Ron's Sexual Chocolate. Brad's Brown Bag. Who else? Oh, man, there's more flavors than you can put in your coffee cup in a single day, unless you drank a whole lot of coffee. And I do mean a whole lot of coffee, because they got all kinds of flavors. So get on over there. Super simple, easy peasy, no problem squeezy. At AmericanPrideRoasters.com. You got it? That's right, AmericanPrideRoasters.com. You can find it. I found it. You can find it. If I can, you can. Right? AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Easy peasy, leasy geezy. All right. Leave us. I'd love that. Did I tell you guys this story? I had a supervisor when I was in Pennsylvania and working at McCoy Electronics. And instead of her teaching you something, she would learn you, or she would leave you to know something. I'm still, I grimace at that. So leave me to, yeah, anyway. Let me learn you some more trivia. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, here's another one. I did not know this, and I thought this was pretty cool. The bird on Twitter, because everybody plays on Twitter, that little blue bird that's up in the corner that was a Doge doggy coin several months back, whatever. Anyway, that little bird has a name. Its name is Larry. He was named after the basketball player, that's right, Larry Bird, who played for the Boston Celtics. Isn't that cool? I didn't know that. Let's see, the term Cox for Cox, COCCYX, Cocky Cox. Whoa. Also known as your tailbone. Okay, you folks there in the chat, Miss Jamie, you do medical. Did I say that right? Coxy Cox? Coxy X? Coccyx. No. I know your phalange is a finger. Anyway, it's derived from the Greek word cuckoo, because the curved shape of the tailbone resembles a bird's beak. I guess where they go together. I've seen plenty of Boyds, but I didn't know that one. All right. A baby has, this was the one I was trying to remember the other day when I was at the bank. A baby has around 3,000 taste buds. They are not all on the tongue, but also the sides, back, and roof of the mouth. Now, us grown-ups, we have about 10,000. Wow. In one survey, 3 out of 4 people admitted to sharing an ice cream cone with their pet. Well, now, if your pet was a Tyrannosaurus Rex, how could you share it? I mean, that would you'd take your whole arm. Although I guess maybe if you had like a Siberian tiger or something, you could look. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that I have ever shared my ice cream cone with a critter. I got a tortoise right now, and I have a snake, and neither one of them do ice cream at all. All right. Hey, this is where they got a spinoff for the movie. This was where they got the movie from. Y'all remember that movie just a couple of months back, Cocaine Bear? Here's where they got the idea from. Feral pigs ate and completely destroyed $22,000 worth of cocaine that had been hidden in an Italian forest. So, an Italian forest, is that different than a forest? Couldn't they just said for? So it was an Italian forest. Does that mean it was made up of pasta? I don't know. All right, here's an interesting one. Pablo Picasso. And let's see, Pablo Picasso. He's the one that paints the all the paintings that look like you're tripping on acid. Yep, I do believe that was Picasso. He would often carry a pistol loaded with blanks, and he would fire it at people he found boring or anyone who insulted the post-impressionist painter Paul Cézanne. I wonder if Picasso and Cézanne was, buddy buddies. We wouldn't know in those days, and now today's times, yeah, we would know it right off the bat. All right, monarch caterpillars breathe through holes in the sides of their bodies. Wow. So the caterpillar breathes through holes in its side. It doesn't have, wow. And see, I didn't know that one. That's it. Now, how many of these trivia facts will I remember tomorrow? Some of them, maybe. Take notes. There could be a test at the end. Who knows? Now, wouldn't that be funny if we did it? Okay, what was the answer to number 15? Oh, we haven't done 15 yet. All right. Well, how about what's the answer to number 14? Oh, and I haven't done 14 yet. Okay, well, let me do 14 then. Male lobster bladders. You want to say that fast 10 times? Male lobster bladder. Male lobster bladder. Male lobster. No, I'm kidding. Male lobster bladders are in their heads. But, and the sides of, they're in their heads, and when they fight, they squirt each other in the face. They piss in each other's face. Hey, Gavilta. So lobsters really are, oh no, I can't say it. Yes, I have to. They're dickheads. But I love it. Love some lobster. Now, I did not know that. So their bladders are in their heads. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't imagine sticking my face in the crapper every time I had to take a leak. Nope. Number 15, the word oysterhood means reclusive or an overwhelming desire to stay at home. That's a brand new one on me. I don't make them up. This gal wrote them. I'm just reading them. I never heard of that one. All right, number 16. Ancient pagan cultures, such as the Celts, believed that benevolent and helpful spirits lived in the trees. Yeah, tree nymphs, okay. Knocking on tree trunks roused a spirit for protection, which led to the saying, knock on wood. Ooh, I did not know that. So if you knock on wood, you can find tree sprites. How cool. Number 17, and there's 100 of these things, and we've just barely got going. Let's see. Laughter synchronizes the brains of both speaker and listener so that they become emotionally attuned. Wow. So you get simpatico with your audience if you're up on stage and everybody's laughing. Wow. That's pretty neat. Didn't know that one either. So you guys must, geez, we're right on, yep, we're on the same. I got, ouch. I didn't mean to hit the mic. That hurt my thumb. Ew, my thumb, mommy. All right, where are we at? Number 18. Isaac Newton believed he was potentially part of a line of great men to receive great and ancient wisdom. He even created a special name for himself, Jehovah Sanctus Unus, or to Jehovah the Holy One. How cool. Isaac Newton. And if memory serves right, he was the bloke leaning up against the apple tree when it fell upon his noggin, or bipping him in the head. That's how we came up with gravity. Well, gravity had been around forever. He's just kind of explained it with the fall of the apple. Why is it always apples? Apples seem to play an important part in a lot of literature. All right, number 19. Hugging your cat has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, especially with people who are dealing with illnesses, depression, PTSD, and other ailments. Well, wouldn't that mean that you were double jointed? If you could get down there and hug your, oh, they mean for like Doc Kitty. Okay. I understand. They didn't what I thought they didn't. Okay, so that makes more sense. So yeah, um, playing with your putty tat. But bump. Wait a minute. We have them. Boys, where are you? Hey, wake up. Thank you. Relieve stress. I thought it led to heart attacks. Should have played. Never mind. All right, number 20. Wow, we're only up to 20. A group of monkeys in Delhi, India, reportedly attacked a laboratory assistant and escaped with several coronavirus blood samples. The monkeys were later spotted in a tree chewing one of the sample collection kits. Okay? So, what's that got to do with anything? The monkey was eating his Ronas. Did he put lime with his Rona? I don't know. He probably didn't. All right, here's number 21. Bart Simpson's name is an anagram of Bart. All right, B-R-A-T. Right. His full name is Bartholomew Jojo Simpson. Okay, so Bart is an anagram for Bartholomew Jojo Simpson. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. That is a mouthful. I wonder if Bartholomew is prepared just in case something happens, you know. He could get sick. Bartholomew could get really ill. So if he went to getwellmojo.com, and that would get him right in with the wellness center guys. They got stuff to help you fight the jab. They got stuff to help you fight almost anything that you need to fight. You know, they probably even have that. What's that nasty word? Mectin visor. Yeah, some kind of like you shine your visor through the Mectin. They could probably even get you that, ivermectin. I don't know. You'd have to check with them just to find out. And super simple, super simple, easy peasy, squeezy to do. That's right, getwellmojo.com. Getwellmojo.com. That gets you over to the Wellness Center. And, you know, they have that plan that you can sign up for and stay healthy. All right, let's do number 20 and 22. An oak tree produces about 10 million acorns during his lifetime. Wow. Now, didn't the Indians used to use acorn to make a meal paste out of? I wonder. Huh. I wonder if they were making tortillas before anybody else was making tortillas, except those would be acorn tortillas. All right, number 23. There's enough concrete in Hoover Dam to build a 2-lane highway from San Francisco to New York. Wow. And let's see, Hoover Dam, isn't that on Lake Mead? And if it's on Lake Mead, wow, yeah, it's pretty dry right about now. Very, very dry. And just like my throat. I know I shouldn't, but I got to. I'm a dry palate. That was one of those Mizzos, where you squirt it in the water. That's cherry, black cherry. That's a good one. It is a tasty. And we're on 20 and 20 of 4. The Muppet Vampire Count Von Count from Sesame Street is based on actual vampire myth. One way to supposedly deter a vampire is to throw seeds outside of a door. Vampires are compelled to count the seeds, delaying them until morning. Wow. Now, I've never heard that one. Had you guys ever heard that one? I know the stake through the heart, the garlic, the cross. That's a new one. And they've been teaching everybody how to count 1, 2. Yeah. I had little younger brothers and sisters that watched Sesame Street. Although Electric Company wasn't too bad, Zoom wasn't too bad, but I was a teenager. I couldn't do it. Even with good drugs, it was still terrible. I couldn't do it. Now, here's another one that I did not know, and all of me Irish family and friends, I bet you didn't know this either. The O before an Irish name such as O'Reilly, like the auto parts store, or O'Grady, or O'Malley, or maybe Oh, how's your grandmama? Anyway, the O means descendant of. So if you're an O'Malley, you're descended from Malley. If you're a Riley, you're descended from Riley. How cool. And see, did you know? I didn't know. That's why today we're doing Did You Know? Did you know? How about number 26? Gossip and complaining make up approximately 80% of most people's conversations. Wow, I always thought it was the weather. Hey, how's the weather there, Joe? Have you heard from about the weather? Uh-oh. We're coming into broke time already? Goodness gracious. That was quick. She's coming up quick. Do we have time? Yeah, let's do one more. We just did the O'Reillys and the O'Malleys and the O'Henrys. He was a writer. One more gossip we did. And number 27, developing a larger vocabulary may help protect you against depression. It allows you to precisely label and confront subtle emotions. Wow. Remember me saying this? Karen spelled her name differently? Maybe not. All right. We got about that much, and it'll be broke time. Everybody get ready to go tap a kidney, make a sandwich, whatever you need to do. Hurry back. We'll see you in 2. There it is. Yay. This church stuff is really good. like black cherry. Matter of fact, that Celestial Time tea, my favorite is the black cherry. It tastes so good, I think. I think. I stunk? I think I thunk. I don't know. It's commercial. Darn it. I didn't need that long anyway. I think I'm going to be a good boy and mow after I get done today. You guys want to help me mow? We can. It'll be super easy peasy to do. Easy peasy squeezy. Yes, little Louisey. I don't know. I got stuck on easy peasy for some reason. What do I know? All right, we're getting ready to add a break. So what do you guys think? Has this been interesting? I mean, this trivia stuff? Did you know? And I figured if I got through these 100, and we're only on like in the 30s, I think, 20s or 30s. Oh, there we are. We're getting ready. See, we're only on 27. There it goes. Yay, we made it back from the break. I hope all of you made it back with me. I did. This is Ain't You a Peach? You're listening, watching, hearing, seeing, hi, Mom, on a Mojo 50 or over on Rumble. And of course, during the show, as always, there's a group of us that hang out over in the MeWe Ain't You a Peach room, chit-chatting because, well, Rumble doesn't let me have a chat room running when it's Memorex. And, well, it's Memorex. So, us, especially with bacon on rye bread with tomato and some mayo and pickles, yum. That sounds good. Now I'm hungry. I love a BLT. BLT's a good stuff, Maynard. All right, I've been doing for your enjoyment, hopefully, stupid little trivia facts. Did you know? I guess if you had a bigger vocabulary, although I would think bigger something would, make you more self-confident. Just look at John Holmes. Okay, how about number 28? Wow, we're just rolling right along. Riding or sitting on a sea turtle in the United States is a third-degree felony. Whoa. So if you're trying to hump a sea turtle and you get seen or you shoot it with your video, they're going to come get you. A third-degree felony. I think that gets you like some serious hardcore time. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the penal codes. That sounded sickly. Oh, well, maybe it's just me. Yeah, see, usually I have my pretty hat on that the lug nuts gave me. But the way the sun's coming in the windows right now, all I could see was the computer on the glasses. So we had to go old-fashioned over the earphones instead of the little items in your ears. But oh well, at least now the glare's not nearly as bad. Or at least I hope it's not nearly as bad. Okie dokie, Annie Oakley. Let's see, where did we leave off? What was that last number? Oh, that was number 28. That's right. It was number 28. Third-degree felony for turtles. Wow. I wouldn't have known it. Number 20 of 9. Ooh. Humans shed about 600,000 particles of skin every hour. Whoa. By age 70, humans lose an average of 105 pounds. Okay, baby, full up, full up, full up. I can stand to do that. Come on, can I push it off faster? I wish. Okay, that would be neat. Damn, that would be neat. That would be so cool. All right, number 30. Listening to your favorite music for just 15 minutes a day lowers stress levels, anxiety, sadness, and depressed mood. So if you listen to your music for 15 minutes only, you get a depressed mood. Did I read that right? No, I didn't read that right. It's supposed to undepress your mood or decompress your mood. There you go. They just worded it wrong in the English language because, hey, let's face it, sometimes they just don't get it correctly. All right. To make 1 pound of honey, you sweetie, you. Let's see, honeybees must gather nectar from nearly 2 million flowers. Wow. No wonder honey's so expensive. Them bees work really hard. Man, oh man. 2 million flowers just for 1 pound of honey. And I buy the 2 pound squeeze bottles. There's the 32 ounce. I get like a quarter at a time because I like using honey in barbecue sauces, in what else do I put honey in? Well, I know I put it in barbecue sauce. It's good that way. How about number 32? Didn't know this either. Bluetooth technology is named after a 10th century king, Harold. His name? Harold Bluetooth. Wow. And King Bluetooth united the tribes of Denmark, just like the wireless technology united cell phones and computers. Oh, wow. But now I didn't know that. A 10th century king. Wow, wow, wow. King Harold Bluetooth. That's where we get Bluetooth from. I didn't know they had those good of connections back in them days, evidently. Oh, Lord. All right. What do you call, and it almost sounds like a one-line joke, what do you call a duel between three people? A truel. That's Truel. Truel. There's three of them. That wouldn't be bad if, all right, I point at, I'm number one, that's number two, there's number three, and we're all having a duel. So I point at one, and 3 points, or I point at two, and 3 points at two. I bet you two's going to lose. But hey, that's just a guess. How would you, a duels with one shot, two people? Wow. Who's odd man out? That doesn't sound good. All right. There's a Statue of Liberty in Paris that faces the Statue of Liberty in America, showing friendship between the two countries. It doesn't say how big it is. I did not know this. No, I haven't been to Paris. I've been to France, but I never went to Paris. When I was there, it was really kind of a dirty country, dirty city. People did not like Americans. Ooh, they did not like us Americans whatsoever. I used to go to a town called Bichet, and we'd go to Hotel de la Tour. That was the name of the hotel. And we'd go to their dining room. They had the most fantastic Chateaubriand with Béarnaise. It was most excellente. That, and then we have some lobster bisque for soup, which is really just tomato soup, creamy tomato soup for the appetizer, and then Chateaubriand. It was good stuff. I liked it. But, yeah, Paris I haven't ever been to. So. All right, number 35. Is that where we're at? 35? Did I scroll too far? Yeah, we did the Statue of Liberty. There's two of them. That was 34. 35. Research shows that people who laugh at dark jokes have a higher IQs and report less aggressive tendencies. Well, now that was probably before 5G, but that's funny. So if you like off-color humor, you're more than likely a little bit more intelligent, and you're going to be less prone to killing your neighbors. Cool. 36. Termite queens live longer than any other insect. Huh. Some scientists estimate that they can live as long as 100 years. Whoa. And we thought cockroaches were hard to get rid of. 100 year, man, talk about getting crotchety, and all she does is pop out working termites. Ooh, how would you, ladies, think about that? Would you like to be a termite and in labor for 100 years? Whew, that doesn't even sound good, and or fun. No, I'll pass. No, I don't want to be a termite. No, 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 no. All right, number 37. Ancient Romans left graffiti on Egyptian pyramids that says, I don't like anything but the sarcophagus. Oh. And I can't read the hieroglyphics. So they left graffiti. Cool. That's funny. The Karuku, that's a New Zealand wood pigeon, tastes mighty good with béarnaise sauce. No, I'm kidding. Is well known for getting drunk off fermented fruits and falling out of the trees. Oh, so they have Americans or pigeons over there. Okay, I guess. Consequently, it has earned the reputation for being clumsy, drunk, glutinous, and glamorous. Well, they had to throw an extra G in there, I guess. Glamorous? Okay. Hi, look at me. I'm so pretty as I fall out of the tree. Although you got to admit that would be kind of funny. Watching birds fall out of the trees. Hey, man, there goes another one. Oh, Lordy. All right. Number 30 and 9. Sweden has a rabbit show jumping competition called Canna Hopping. The world record for the highest rabbit jump is 42 inches. Wow, that's bigger than John Holmes. That's a Fricassean bunny there. How about this? A female chicken will mate with many different males. If she decides later that she doesn't want a particular rooster's offspring, she can reject his sperm. This happens most often when the male is lower in the pecking order. Wow. So they get particular, and occasionally they spit instead of swallowing, it sounds like. I'll be darned. I did not know that. Trivia. Yeah, no, just squirted out. Wow. I bet you there's a lot of broads that wish they could do that. How to save that mistake. So, this is number 41. Scientists believe that early human ancestors used to have 3 eyelids. Wow. One of the eyelids eventually became the small fold in the corner of our eyes today. Where can you see that? I mean, it's over there in that little, wow. Now, they don't say, well, maybe it was for like when we were swimming, or maybe there was more dust. Maybe we're really aliens and they just have weird eyes. I don't know. Gabella, I'm going to say. More facial thingies. The space between the eyebrows is called the gabella, which is derived from the Latin word glabus, meaning smooth. So here, where that little, so when you shoot him between the, hit him in the gabla. Now the obligamidal, and at the back of the skull, that's the little thingy. And I think, I don't know, don't quote me on that. Let's see, number 40 and 3. Oh, I probably should do another commercial. Huh? I haven't done one for a while. Seeing as how we're talking about eyes. If you go to MojoLaserPros.com, that's MojoLaserPros.com. That's your portal into Romika Design, and it's almost, well, it's not almost, but I mean, Father's Day is coming up, and they got all kinds of super cool, spiffy, nifty stuff. I saw hammers and beard brushes. Suppose I could use one of those, huh? All kinds of nifty things. The hat stand, did you see where they had the cap stand? That was pretty spiffy, too. So all you got to do is go over to, what is it? What is it? Come on, tell me. That's right, MojoLaserPros.com. Mm-hmm. MojoLaserPros.com. And that will get you over there to Romika Design. Get Dad something spiffy nifty for Pappy's Day. It's coming up. It is, it is, it is, it is. All right, let us do the next one. The seagulls in the Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds, 1963, were fed a mixture of wheat and whiskey so they would stand around and not fly too much. Uh-huh. So getting birds drunk is evidently a thing. They did it in the movie The Birds. All right, man, let's just stand around. That's funny. Get them drunk. They can't. Well, they used to put whiskey on babies' gums when they were teething, so they would be so grumpy. And I guess after the second or third quart, they slept pretty good. That's what I understand. I don't know. A pangram. Pangram. That's Pangram. Pangram is a sentence that contains every letter in the language. Wow. For example, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So that uses all 26 of the letters that we have, I guess. Where's A? There's A. Where's B? B, brown. Okay, how about C? C is in quick. Well, maybe it does. D, yep, there's D for dog. F for fox. Well, where's LMNOP? L. Where's L? Is there an L? Yeah, lazy. Mumps. P. Q. Quick. And Z for wow, it does. That uses every letter in the alphabet. That's pretty spiffy nifty. I couldn't write a sentence that well. I have a hard time with C spot run. Or is that spot run C? Or did spot C run? No, I'm not going there. All right, hey, here's another Isaac one. Isaac Newton was a member of the British Parliament for 1 year. He spoke only once and was to tell someone to please close the window. Now, if that isn't a long and prestigious career, please close the window. A French word. This is number 46. No, I don't know how to say 46 in French. Oh, no, deux, trois. No, see, I can't even count. Trois. I think trois is 3 in French. That's only because of ménage de trois. That means 3 in the sack at once. Yep. The word porcupine means spiny pig in Francais. How cool. Number 47. The 2004 movie Mean Girls. The nice girl, Caddy, is named after Elizabeth Cady Stanton, a 19th century pioneer in American women's rights movement. Oh, well, see, did not know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. That is spiffy nifty. Did it, knew it, I didn't. All right, number 48. In 1962, that's 1962, I was around then, a laughter epidemic broke out in Tanzania. Wow, the Joker came from Tanzania? The outbreak began in a girls' school and spread to other communities, ultimately affecting 1,000 people and causing the temporary closure of 14 schools. Wow. Laughter. Yeah, that's what the word is. Laughter epidemic. They just started giggling. Maybe it was a secret government experiment and they were spraying laughing gas. I would believe that. Why not? Let's see. Gelatophobia. Wow. Now, I thought gelato was ice cream. Gelatophobia is the fear of laughter. Those who suffer from gelatophobia respond to all laughter as it is at their expense. In other words, you're laughing at me, not laughing with me. Well, up to 13% of the population could be afraid of laughter. Well, nowadays, seeing some of the stuff that I've seen the other Karens and not what get perturbed of over that I've seen online, I would say that gelatophobia is running rampant in America. Hey, that's just what I would say. We're only like halfway done. Wow. We might have to make another show out of Did You Know Part 2? Because there's just to make sure I had enough. You know me, I always worry about not having enough content. I found one that said 100 interesting facts about the human body, and we haven't even got to that one. So we're still, or the other 70, what's left of the 70 facts from the other page that I have. Let me just pop over to the other page just for a quickie. So there's still 30 left over here. One of them, did you know Abraham Lincoln was also a licensed bartender? Not only was Abe a successful wrestler and president, but he could whip up a mean cocktail too. There's the belt. All right. The Wizard of Oz full name. Okay, so the wizard from the Wizard of Oz, his full name is Holy Mashkoli. Okay. Oscar Zoroaster Frederick Isaac Newman Henkel Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs. That wouldn't fit. You couldn't even put all of that on a business card. It would have to be this long. Hi, here I am. Wow. He explains that he called himself Oz because the other initials were Pinhead. Pinhead, Pinhead. And as we all know, Pinhead was from the other movie. That's right. Oh, Lord. Not Final Terror. Goodness gracious. And with the box. Pinhead. Oh, Lord. Mental break. Alexa, what movie is Pinhead from?
Pinhead is featured in Doug Bradley and Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. That was it. Hellraiser. She's too quiet, otherwise you would have heard her. All right, stop. Hey. Stop. Stop. She's still going off. Alexa, stop. She's a piece of, she was still running off. All I said was what? My goodness gracious. Holy sugars belugas. Okay. Number 51, over 80% of people feel more confident approaching an attractive person if that person has a dog with them. Oh. So even when I go out with the pooch, people still run away. I guess that means I have to sneak up on glasses of water. Jeez. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Number 50 and 2, a group of 400 trees in Poland's Zarański Las, or Crooked Forest, are mysteriously and identically bent. The J-shaped trunk remains a mystery to this day. Well, no, the Nazis were over there playing with genetics. They made the trees do that. I thought that was common knowledge. I did not know this. The word Q sounds the same even if the last 4 letters are removed. So that's Q-U-E-U-E. So if you take off the U-E-U-E, it still sounds like the whole Q because it's Q, and Q is the letter or the line, and means you're in line. Before it meant line, that's what we think of, a Q meant the tail of a beast in a medieval pictures and designs. Really? Yeah, no, I can't buy off on that one. So when they had dragons and stuff, the tail for it meant Q, the tail of a beast in a medieval picture and designs. Yeah, now see some of these things, I don't buy that one. Okay, I'm gullible, but no, that one doesn't sound right. That one doesn't. Nope. A group of penguins in the water is called a raft, and a group of penguins on land is called a waddle. Yeah, okay, because they do, and I guess they'd be like a raft. Let's see. Captains, that's Capitonyms, captains, are words which change their meaning if the first letter is capitalized. For example, Turkey, the country, and turkey, the bird. I thought turkey, even if it was a bird, was capitalized because it's a noun. Aren't nouns capitalized? A turkey is a bird, and it's a noun. It's the name of that bird, so would it not also be capitalized? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Here we go. I'm definitely guilty of this one. The fear of running out of something. Oh, the fear of running out of something to read is a bibliophile. A bibliophile. A bibliophile. A book reader. A bibliophile. I thought that was somebody who liked to read books and not somebody who was afraid to run out of them. Oh, bibliophilophobia. Okay. Bibliophobia. Bibliophobia, not a bibliophile. A bibliophile is somebody who likes to read books. A bibliophobia is the fear of running out of books to read. Wowzer. What's his name? In the Twilight Zone, remember? When he broke his glasses after the bomb went off and he couldn't read anymore? That would be so sad. And he didn't even I bet you he didn't even get over to mypillow.com. I'll bet you he didn't. Because if he would have and went over about 3 on the top and then down 3 boxes on the side, he would have found the radio specials box. And in that radio special box, yep, exactly right. He could use the promo code MOJO50, and by doing that, he would save himself some dough. Them slippers that are like 150-ish bucks or 120-ish bucks, they're only like $25. And I paid $20 for a pair of crappy slippers over at China Mart. So I'd rather go to Mr. Mike Lindell's site. They'd be a whole lot healthier. They really would. That's over at mypillow.com, and use the promo code MOJO50. And because we're going to run out of show pretty soon, don't you know? No, I'm kidding. Could have got a roll and go pillow too. Yeah, that would have worked. Okay, how about when the first consistent phone service was established in 1878, wow, Alexander Graham Bell suggested answering phone with ahoy. Ahoy, matey. I don't think so. Now, here's what I'll bet you. Okay, I believe it, but I don't believe it. The closest relative to bears are seals. Okay, I don't see how they get that one. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Number 60, so we're still like 40 of these things to go, and there's not, I mean, it's going to beep here in just scant seconds. Under Joseph Stalin's regime, Hamlet was banned. Well, the official reason? Hamlet's indecisiveness and depression were incomparable with the new Soviet spirit of optimism, fortitude, and clarity. And yet all kinds of people still died under old Joseph. Like in the communist regime, folks croak, just like will happen here when they try and bring, yeah, it's just on. All right, we're getting super close to beeps here any seconds. Beekeepers in France noticed that their bees were producing honey in unusual shades of green and blue. After investigating, the beekeepers discovered that the bees had been eating remnants of M&M candy shells from a nearby factory. Color your honey. See, I told you the beeps were coming up. That's it. Color your honey with M&Ms. They melt in your mouth and not in your hand. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Ain't You a Peach this week. I hope you had fun listening to stupid little trivia facts. And like I say, we're only on number 62 off this page, and there's still more pages to go. Man, 62, let's do one quickie. In the late Middle Ages, books were so valuable that libraries would chain them to bookcases. Wowzer. I can believe it. Books were hard to come by. Paper wasn't easy to get. Everybody, thank you for tuning in today on Ain't You a Peach. And remember, if you want to get the daily hello, by all means, send me a note on Messenger. I'll add you to the list. If you would like to hear the Daily Hello, pop over to MeWe. Then under My Daily Hello, you can hear the audible version. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy. Above all, stay true to yourselves. And we'll do it all again next week, right? Peace out, everybody. The music should be kicking in a second. Because I know I didn't unplug because I heard the beep. See, I'm still plugged in. And it'll be playing music, just like they did in the old days. There it is. Thanks, guys. Stay healthy. See you next week.